Okay, this was my New York Safe Act solution. Now in New York, you're not allowed to have a flash hider on your weapon. Unless, of course, it is pinned and welded. And you cannot have pistol grip and an adjustable stock at the same time that you have a removable magazine. So, what they're saying is the magazine has to be fixed. So it cannot be removed from the press of a button. The rifle has to be loaded. Alternatively, now, of course, if you have a pinned and welded, I think it's, you can't have if you don't have two things, you can't have a third thing kind of thing. Like, see this barrel is not threaded, nor does it have a pinned and welded flash hider on it. Now with that, I can have a removable magazine because I don't have a pistol grip. You see, if you have a pistol grip and a flash hider, or any kind of muzzle device that's pinned and welded even, you cannot have a removable magazine. So you can have, the rifle look like what you want the rifle to look like, or what people expect it to look like. Your classic AR-15 style, or M4 style. You can have that, but then you have to have a fixed magazine. What I went with here is an alternative. To me, it was more important to pop out a magazine and pop in another magazine than it was to fuss with the rifle and have to, crack it open every time I wanted to reload. This would be this. You'd have to push your ammo in through the top. That's what they want you to do. Pop it open and push the ammo down. Now, does that take that long? No, not really. I mean, it's just about as fast as, reloading a side gate on a lever rifle, right? So it's not that big a deal. However, it's a lot easier, of course you're limited to 10 rounds, to carry a bunch of 10-round magazines with you and just, slap another one in when the time comes. Obviously, you can see this rifle is cleared. I'm also not going to get a trigger, but go backwards. Don't mind me. I'm not exactly a professional at this video thing. Anyway, so this is the configuration I chose to go in. Now, I could show you some stuff. What I did here, because I like to brag about this. This was a budget build, believe it or not. This is rifles, I think, about 4 or 5 years old now. It was a budget build. I think the total cost was about $450 by the time I was all done, not including the optic, which is a budget optic. What you'll see what I did, a couple of things that I wanted to do specific that I thought were just important to the rifle itself. Now, of course, that 450 is also before I changed the trigger too. One thing I did, which I felt was important, put a nickel boron coated BCG. All right. Now, why would I do that? Well, to me, that's the heart of the rifle. It controls all the functions. It has to lock in place to contain, the cartridge when it ignites. The other thing I did on here that I thought was important later on was, see, once I put this configuration